Taco Man plays a video game and has fun. Call that fun. Yeah, Taco Man plays a video game and has fun, fun, fun. Come on, Taco Man plays a video game and has fun.
Hello and welcome to Taco Man Plays Live. I am Taco Man and we are playing Snatcher Part 6 live. Hello to everyone in the chat room. Last time we found this stairway. We don't know where it goes, so we're gonna peep in there. It appears to go straight down. That's usually how stairs work. Okay, so let me unmute my audio. I can't hear anything. We're gonna investigate the stairway. Unlike the hallway, these stairs do not have any dust on them. Someone keeps them clean. Let's investigate the motion detector. I don't read anything at the moment. Useful. So we've peeped and investigated, so let's just go ahead and, well, first, yeah, let's go ahead and descend the stairs.
It's a very narrow stairway. We'll have to go down single file.
Okay, who's going to take the point? That's obvious. The guy with the light.
Hey, that's not fair.
Some walking sound effects. Ah!
Well, well, what do we have here?
It's the
Reused
hospital corridor.
graphics.
It's the same hallway, but not the one that's on the first floor. So what does that mean?
An
They
entire
reused
floor of
graphics.
Queen's Hospital has been duplicated underground.
So the same floor is both upstairs and downstairs, sort of like parallel worlds. So that desolate setup upstairs is all just a smokescreen. They're making it look like the place is closed down, but in reality, they're keeping themselves quite busy.
Yes.
That means we're already right in the middle of their headquarters. Please use extreme caution.
I'll try. Okay. So what are we gonna find down here? Let's investigate the reception desk first. There are switches to open the doors, so this is just like the other room. Let's look at the switches. Let's investigate the switches. There are only 2 door switches this time. Alright, so let's use the switches. We'll use switch 1. And of course it opened door 1. I think I will save real quick, because I don't know what's going to be in that room. Yes, let's continue the game. We just started the live show. We're only 4 minutes in. Okay, so we're going to move, I guess, to door 1. It looks just like the other room, except it's lit up. Huh. Okay, so let's look over the room. Oh! That's not good. It's a Snatcher! Trademark, copyright. Now let's look around the room, which isn't that the same thing? Whatever. Operating table. Blah, blah. Let's look at that skeleton. Or, no, we can't look at... Oh, yeah. Let's look at the skeleton. Let's look at the ceiling. Interesting. Let's look at monitors. And let's look at... what have we not looked at? I guess we looked at everything, huh? Let's start investigating now. We'll investigate the ceiling. We'll investigate... Let's investigate that skeleton. Did we already... Oh, shit. Did I already investigate? Oh, yeah, I already did that one. So, around the room. I meant operating table. Let's investigate the motion detectors. Ah. Did I investigate everything? Let's look over. Oh my god! The skeleton! It's a gun! It was definitely there a minute ago, Mr. Random. If that is your real name. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Hi, guys! Oh. Is that it? I just wanted to be your friend.
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated. There's no doubt now that this is their maintenance facility. This one was probably still waiting to get its artificial skin installed.
So this is what they really look like, huh?
Yeah, that's the scariest thing about them. You can't tell them from real people once they've got that skin on.
Perhaps that's humanity's great weakness. We're always judging books by their cover.
And it's just that human weakness that they're out to take advantage of.
All right, Random. Metal, let's go. The HQ's junk squad can take care of him later. We've got an investigation to do.
Uh-oh. Oh. Did I get hit? Oh. Snot. Or goo. Alrighty. So this episode is already action-packed. So what the hell should I do now? Okay, I guess we can just exit. And we'll try door number 2. Maybe to be a new car. Oh, we have to go open it. Fuck. Let's investigate those switches. Oh, wait. I think I have a... Oh, use switches. Switch 2. Now let's move to door 2. Googly eyes. They're making super bouncy eyes. It's getting on all our nerves. Okay, so, let's look around in here. We'll look at, the shelf. Interesting. Let's look at, those containers. Ah, so this is where they build all the body parts. Ew. Let's investigate the ceiling. Argon lasers. Uh-huh. Let's investigate the shelf. Everything is quite neatly organized. Well, I think we already knew that. That was pretty obvious. Let's investigate desktop. That noise is driving me bananas. I like how they capitalize Snatchers. And then let's investigate the monitors. Okay. 20 to 30 years behind times? That's strange. I wonder if that Snatcher's gonna pop up in front of my face. Let's leave. Yes. One room left, but how are we gonna get in the room? You may ask. Let's investigate those switches. Again. Aha, we use 1 and 2 at the same time.
Alright, let's try pushing both buttons simultaneously.
The two buttons are on opposite panels, so there's no way one person can push them both alone. But if two of us work together, it might do it.
That's
What is
it,
this,
Gillian.
Sesame Street?
It makes perfect sense. It's the same system they used to use in nuclear missile silos in the late 20th century. Eliminates the risk of one man going nuts and acting alone.
Well, it's hard to be sure, but let's give it a try anyway. I've got button 1. Random, you push number 2. You ready? On 3.
Is his name
1,
really Random?
2, 3.
Come on!
Yay, we opened the
Door
door!
number 3 opened.
With safety measures like that, they must have had a good reason for wanting to keep it closed.
Okay, let's save. Because I'm kind of getting scared. Don't know why it takes so many clicks to save. So, how many of you guys watching have been watching from episode 1? Or just tell me which episode you've been watching from. If you started with 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. In the comments. Be interesting to know how long you guys have been watching. So now we can move to door 3. And what's gonna be inside door 3? It's probably gonna be pretty scary. Footsteps. Oh, goodness. Oh, maggots. That's not good. Oh, His eyeball fell out. Good timing, just as we walked in the room. Okay. We can move on now. I get it. The one in his nostrils, those are the most disgusting ones. It almost looks like it's a dance party or something. It's like... No? No? Okay. Hello, game? Do I have to push a button? Pushing buttons isn't doing anything. The maggots are still dancing. Alright, well this has been a great episode. We'll just look at this for the next 10 minutes. Oh, okay.
God!
I read 4 human skeletons in this room.
It's their morgue.
Perhaps victims of the Snatchers?
Well, it doesn't look like whoever put them here was too worried about making sure they would rest in peace.
No, it doesn't. These have got to be their victims.
This is probably where they hide the bodies of the originals they snatched from places like Outer Heaven.
They probably picked Outer Heaven because it gets a lot of VIP traffic. Plus, during masquerade time, they could work the place and still keep their identities secret.
Yeah, and the guy who set up the link between them and Outer Heaven was Freddy, that taxi driver. They must have gone after him not because of who he was, but what he did. After all, with a taxi, there's plenty of chances to milk your customers for information. That's probably how they learned about Outer Heaven and Plato's Cavern.
I've been wondering what they had done with the bodies.
Want to hide a book? What better place than the library? Need to hide a body? How about the morgue?
And for them, keeping the bodies hidden is crucial. I mean, if somebody who's supposed to be dead is out walking the streets, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out that something screwy is going on.
That means that if we can figure out who these bodies were, then we've just nailed 4 Snatchers.
Wouldn't this room smell really bad? And why would they just put the bodies just laying around rotting? Why wouldn't they put them in cases or hide them? Or they're robots. Couldn't they just destroy the bodies, just beat them into pulp? Whatever. Alright. This kind of looks like my basement. Did I say that? Okay, so... let's investigate... No, I'm not gonna smell the room. Let's investigate the remains. Oh, great, this thing again. I don't want to smell the room. I would imagine they're already smelling it. Let's investigate... Oh! Estimated time of death. Oh, that's interesting. The insects infesting a decomposing body can be divided into 8 large groups. Each of those groups works on the body for roughly 15 days, making 8 by 15 day or a 4-month cycle. Hey, this is an educational episode of Taco Man Plays Live. In other words, you can figure out how long the victim's been dead without analyzing the body itself. Oh god. On this particular body, flies have laid eggs, and the maggots have grown into adult flies, so it has been less than 30 days since death. As for the other 3 bodies, 1 full cycle has been completed, so at least 4 months have passed. Great. Let's, look at the wall. There's a ventilation duct on one side of the room. It's good to know. Let's look at the duct. There's a cover on the duct, but it has been weakened by oxidation. Let's look at the remains. Oh, our friend again. And now let's just look around the room. So it's just being used as a closet. They just throw bodies in here. Great. Let's investigate now. Cause of death? Yes, cause of death. That didn't tell me much. Let's try to investigate. Oh, identity. Oh, our friend. I'm starting to get used to it. Damn Snatchers, copyright trademark. They were careful to make sure their identities didn't get out. If we even had some teeth, we might be able to make an ID. Aren't those teeth right there? What about these teeth here? Said Random. They've been deliberately misaligned to prevent identification. I hate when that happens. Then I guess we'll never be able to ID them. Alright, let's go. There is a way. What? How? So Metal Gear is going to do some reconstructing. Alright. Let's reconstruct the corpse. Hope you guys aren't eating at home. I did see one comment that said somebody was eating, or they were eating.
Now performing simulated reconstruction of the head and facial features of each of the 4 victims. Commencing with victim number 1. Now performing craniometric analysis. X-ray and sagittal X-ray, magnetic resonance imaging, and positron CT data gathered.
Who is it gonna be? Who do you guys think it's gonna be? Make a guess.
Craniometric analysis complete.
I think I know.
Now commencing reconstruction. First, victim's age. Estimate based on 1. Presence or absence of cranial fontanelles and chroma of epicranial sutures. 2. Area of facial region and cranium. 3. Height of upper and lower jaw and development of alveolar part. And 4. Location of cranial center of gravity. Next, victim's sex. Estimate based on 1. Overall size of cranium. 2. Parietal bone angle. And 3. Development of splachnic.
Can't believe you all want me to smell the
Lastly,
room.
Victim's race. Estimate based on 1.
You're all
Overall
disgusting.
cranial configuration. 2. Volume of intracranial cavity.
Armando
and 3.
Prado.
Mass of the skull. Now commencing soft feature reconstruction based on average results of above analysis.
Powdered
Reconstructing.
gamester.
Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of first
Black
victim
Corvo.
completed.
It's Freddy.
You're all
Nelson.
sick.
Moving on to second victim.
Lick the
Now commencing
room.
reconstruction of features of victim number 2. Now starting craniometric analysis. Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race 10% based on use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of second victim completed.
That's Lisa Nielsen.
Moving on to third victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 3. Now starting
Is there anything
craniometric
this robot
analysis.
can't do?
Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Craniometric analysis complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed. Margin of error on estimate of victim's race.
Yes, it's gonna be
10% based on
Batman.
use of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of third victim completed.
Who in the world is that?
That's the director of Queen's Hospital, Shin Fui, what's his face,
Chin Shu Oh Gillian. Moving on to last victim. Now commencing reconstruction of features of victim number 4.
This one's the most recent. It's still decomposing.
Alright.
Now starting craniometric
This is the one we've
analysis.
been waiting for.
Complete cranial data now being compiled using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction.
I think we've seen enough
Craniometric analysis
maggots.
complete. Now commencing reconstruction using the same techniques as the previous reconstruction. Reconstructing. Initial phase completed.
I've actually
Margin
never
of error
played
on
any of the
estimated
Mother
victims' race,
games,
10%
Uber
based
Massive
on use
Gaming.
of average values. Now adding postulated hair and eye features. Reconstruction of head of final victim completed.
Ah!
It's the chief.
Not the chief!
The chief
Oh!
is a snatcher. The Benson
I don't remember
on
the chief
scrap
having
that
so many
picture
maggots
was
on him.
Benson Cunningham.
Judging from the condition of the body, I would estimate that the snatching took place approximately 1 month ago.
So it was the chief who sabotaged our turbocycle. In those matches we found in Harry's room, the chief must have put them there to
Chief.
try to set him up.
No doubt Harry figured it out and decided to leave that face-to-face message. Wait a minute. Didn't Mika say that Harry had left to go find the chief?
Chief!
That's right. He was probably trying to track down some evidence on the chief.
Chief!
Gillian, I'd say that this Harry has put himself in a pretty dangerous spot.
Chief!
If it was the chief that sabotaged the turbocycle, doesn't that mean that he already knows we're onto him?
Damn! Harry and Mika are in danger.
Shut your mouth.
That's far enough, Junker. Your little
Oh.
investigation is over.
It's them!
Who? Snatchers?
Get them!
This isn't good. Oh! I've been hit. Oh, very close to his crotch. The robot's fine.
I can't reach my blaster.
In the leg!
Is that the best you can do, Junker?
Who's there?
Jin Shuo, you scum!
It seems you still have some fight left in you. You two are finished, but our plans move forward. We are now entering Phase 2. And when we do, not only this city, but the entire world will be ours to command.
Phase 2? What are you talking about?
Why doesn't he just kill them? Why is he
As you
explaining
know,
everything?
Our operations have been hindered up to now by the flaws in our artificial skin. The skin's shortcomings have kept us away from ultraviolet rays, forcing us to do our work at night, underground, or in the winter. In the end,
Just kill them
we have to
already!
construct a hospital like this, all because of the flaws in our artificial skin.
I like the
This
faces on those
was the only
snatchers.
difference between us and you humans. But now we have broken this barrier.
Huh?
We are on the verge of developing a perfect artificial skin, thanks to the cooperation
What's wrong
of a
with
new
my-
partner
or-
in our plan.
His
Perfect
face.
artificial skin? A new partner?
Once we have the new skin, nothing will be able to stop us.
Oh god.
Our plan moves to Phase 2. Our little experiment in this city will end, and we'll move in force to take over the world.
Don't be so sure. You won't get out of the city that easy.
Oh god, his face is worse.
You humans are always so overconfident, so naive.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure you're aware that the Kyoto Summit, being held to decide how to handle the Snatcher problem, opens tomorrow.
Metal, is that right?
Yes. Countries around the world are concerned about the Snatcher problem. It will be one of the main topics discussed at this year's summit.
That's right. Tomorrow, we attack the summit.
You must be crazy. The security there will be incredible. You won't even get close.
Must I explain everything to you, Junker?
Yes.
Aren't you even aware that a fellow Junker will be giving
We
a
have all the
special
time in the world to spare.
presentation at the summit?
The chief, Cunningham. So that's why you snatched him.
We've known that your chief would be speaking at the
Chief.
summit for over 3 months now.
Gillian, the summit is tomorrow. We have to hurry.
Listen, we have your chief. You Junkers are at our mercy, and so is this city. And tomorrow, we move on the world.
Not the world!
Nothing can stop us now. We will finally achieve our long-awaited goal.
Oh god, just kill us already.
Who is this we you keep talking about?
We are an evolved
Jesus,
life form.
eyes.
Given life in the depths of the Kremlin by our creator, Modnar. We are a new race.
Modnar? Modnar? The Kremlin? Those names are familiar, but...
Our goal is to snatch all of the world's leaders and then achieve total control of human thought and worldwide racial unification.
You're insane. Humanity won't be so easily dominated.
Yeah!
Underestimate the
Wait,
strength
we're
of the
always
human
easily
spirit.
dominated.
I think not.
They'll
In the
just form
same way
Fox
as the
News.
Nazis, our strategy begins with the overpowering of the spirit of the people. We will strike at you humans' weakest point, the most primitive part of your psychological makeup, your suspiciousness and fear.
Oh,
By provoking suspicion and mistrust throughout the populace, we will destroy that fragile fabric which holds your society together, that of trust. Fear is you humans' weak point. It is the primitive part of your brains that binds you
Well, he's got us
forever
there.
to your animal ancestors and makes you vulnerable. By stimulating that part of your atavistic
I don't think he
instincts,
has any eyes,
our
Perla.
plan can succeed magnificently.
Gillian, at this rate, they'll kill us all.
At least his face is back to normal.
You're a junker.
Just what have you have in mind?
I'm so glad the bad guy is letting them talk.
Better that than get snatched.
What?
He's just
You gonna
patiently
blow yourself
waiting
up? No,
with his
we're
four
better off fighting
snatchers.
together.
Hey, it won't work. I'm hit in the thigh. Ow. Oh, damn. A bounty hunter can't do anything with a leg wound like this. I might as well have been shot in the head.
There must be some way out of here.
Hey, I wasn't doing this job just for fun. I stayed ready for
Oh
situations
my
like
goodness.
this. I've always been prepared to go out with a bang.
Are you guys done yet?
A little late for
I can
fireworks.
continue telling you what my plans
Oh,
are.
it'll be an
No,
off-season
no, you're
show.
still talking. Okay.
No, I can't let you.
My belt's packed with TNT-PX. You know, that really strong stuff they use in the mines on Mars. One push, and this whole hospital will go. No trouble at all. No time to sit
Did
around.
the bad guy
thinking
take a
Tucker
smoke
boy.
break?
Go! What are you doing? Get your butt moving, you fool! Get out through this air shaft. I've got a powerful strobe on me. Its flash will screw up their sensors long enough for you to get out. Now, you with me? Fireworks are better from a distance anyway, Gillian.
Are you two finished chatting?
Oh, he was
I think
listening.
It's time for you to die. We're quite busy.
Finally.
You ready? When I give the signal, break into the air shaft and run. And don't forget your blaster.
He can hear you.
Stay with me.
Yes, sir.
Random.
Gillian! Doesn't look like I'm gonna have a chance to call in that debt you owe me.
Don't worry. I'll pay it back to the Snatchers with interest.
All right, go! Run, Gillian!
Alrighty. Somehow we escaped that. And now everything's dark. How do I like Snatcher so far? Asks Silent Lukester. It's okay. It's not a bad game. It's a very old game. Is that a duck?
Metal, are you okay?
Oh God. He's rapping.
Metal, something broken?
Welcome, Felicia. You're late though.
What happened?
Random blew himself up after getting us into this air shaft.
Random.
Gillian, that explosion should have taken all of Queen's Hospital with it.
The thick walls of this duct must have shielded us from enough of the blast. If it wasn't for Random, we wouldn't have made it.
Oh, Random, you will be
Gillian,
missed.
we have no time
You're
for
probably
this
not
now.
dead, though,
We
but...
must get back to Junker headquarters as quickly as possible. Harry and Mika are in danger.
You're right. And I have to keep my promise to Random. But first, we have to figure out how to get out of here.
I can't see a thing. What should we do?
Well, you have a light. So let's turn on the light. Finally. I should probably save. Don't want to go through all that again. So, let's save our game. What is that noise? And we'll continue. It's only been 36 minutes, so we still have a good 20 minutes left, and then I'll talk to you guys, answer your questions, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so what are we gonna do in the shaft? The air duct. Let's look at the wall. There are scratches here. Scratches? Check them out! Alright, we'll investigate those scratches. This scratch was caused by the scraping of a very hard claw-like object of some kind. A Snatcher? He thinks everything's a Snatcher. I think we have to investigate the scratches twice. It appears that a Snatcher was dragged through here. Maybe that naked Snatcher we saw in the operating room. Alright, so now let's investigate the ground. Sand. And we have to do it again. Oh no. Sneezing. And we have to do it one more time. Now we're going to investigate that sand. And we're going to investigate the ceiling. And then we have to do it again. Ceiling is quite strong. And that's what saved us. It's not just a simple air duct. And lastly, we have to investigate the pollen. Snow 9 is present, and I've already forgotten what Snow 9 is. But I'm sure it's bad. So now we can advance. But it doesn't show them moving at all. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm trying! Did I die? I died! I died. Oh. Continue investigation. Doing much better this time. Stupid mouth. Damn it! Damn it! I'll get it. I'll get it. Well, at least they let me continue. That's a nice feature. So what's the point of saving? I guess when you want to just quit the game. Okay, concentrate, Taco Man, concentrate. Damn it, come on, that's not fair. Come on! How many of these are there? Try. You missed that one. Try another. Yep. Is it gonna let me continue? Hello? Game? Hello, game? I think the game died. Game's dead. It's on a Sega CD, so sometimes it takes a while to load. If it doesn't load, we'll just end the game here. I'll answer your questions, and that'll be it for the show. And we'll try to shoot them next time. If it does load, I'll try to shoot them now. Lose. And then answer your questions. And I don't think it's loading, so yeah. Let's end the show, so ask any questions you have. Unfortunately, the show has a minute delay, so I won't see your questions for another minute as of saying this, and you won't hear this. Wait, I'm getting confused. So yeah, we're going to have to end the show because the game has died. We'll pick it up next Friday. But for now, I will answer your questions for the next 15 minutes. Yay. Oh, yay. 15 minutes. Yes, the game is dead, I think. Lex asks, will I be making any new Taco Man reviews? I guess you mean Taco Man plays. Yes and no. Right now we're writing the Game Master 8 episode, which we'll start shooting next week. And we probably won't be making any Taco Man plays anytime soon, maybe in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully. They'll be released here on the Ebola World 64 channel. Do I like PewDiePie? Asks Armando Prado. I haven't really seen PewDiePie, so I don't know if I like him or not. I'm sorry you guys are having to stare at a black screen. Let me fix that real quick. Just 1 sec. There, that's better. Perla asks Taco Man, why do you suck at video games? I don't know. Just not the greatest. How was you born? How was you born? I guess like anyone else. What do you think of the Xbox One? Asks Felicia. Did I already answer one of her questions? I don't think I'll be getting an Xbox One. We'll see you after E3. TigAb122 asks, any progress on the Game Master episode? Well, I just said that Game Master 8 is being written, and we hope to start filming next week. It's going to be 2 parts, because it's going to be a very long episode, as always. And I'll be working with Wild Woody. Sniper wants to know what's my opinion of the Xbox One. I think I just answered that. I don't really have an opinion. I need to see a little bit more. Psyche Bane asks, what is your favorite Sega CD game? Snatcher's pretty good. Sonic CD. The Adventures of Willy Beamish, which I have, but I can't get it to work. Cole says, Taco Man, I think you are awesome. That's not a question. Taco Man, what made you decide to do your show? I was kind of forced to, by contract. Will you be getting a PS4? Yes. How do tacos breed? Well, I'm not going to answer that one, because we have to keep this show PG rated. TMB asks, have you seen the new Sonic Lost World trailer? Yes, it looks really interesting. Wait, why is the screen black again? Wouldn't that be funny if I killed the game? I'm not gonna do a Wild Woody impression because I don't have to. We have the real voice actor to do one. Taco Man, do you like Ratchet and Clank? Yes, but I haven't played them in many, many years. Will we continue the Game Master series after episode 8? It's to be seen. We don't know. Bob Laserpants wants to know, what is your opinion on emulators compared to consoles? Well, we like to play the games on the consoles for my series and for the live show, but we have used emulators in some of the latest episodes, like the Mike Tyson and the Super Mario Bros. 2, because it allowed us to have some HD footage, so we're not terribly against emulators, but you just don't get the same experience playing an emulator versus playing the real game on the console. Death Flame wants to know what my opinion is on the PS4. I have none yet, because I don't think we've seen very much about it. Joka DK wants to know, have you ever completed any of the games in the Mother series? As I said earlier, I've never played any of those. Asher Latches? How the hell do you say your name? He wants to know about the rumors about a new Sega console. They're just rumors. Sega's not gonna make a new console. Yes, look at that Sega CD logo spin. That used to be high-tech stuff right there. Favorite Jaguar game? I don't think you can really have a favorite Jaguar game, Lex. Super Zigzag. My advice on people studying gaming is to not watch the completely accurate gaming history episodes. Morgan Gates, if there was a movie about my life, I would like to play myself. I'm the only actor that could definitely fill that role. Silent Lukester wants to know if the angry video game nerd and the irate gamer will come over to trick or treat like Game Grumps did. They might. You never know. I guess we will have to have another Halloween episode, huh? Whoa. I think I already answered about Sonic Lost World. What is your favorite game from the 7th generation of gaming? Is that the current generation? I'm not sure, but would Shadow of the Colossus be in that generation? Because I know that actually came out for the PS2, but it was re-released on the PS3. Is that it, guys? Have you asked all your questions now? I think I killed the game. I'm just too good. The game couldn't handle my shit. I don't really have too many Sega Saturn games, Sebastian. I do have the sequel to D. that was released. It's not actually a sequel. It just stars the same animated lady. She plays a different character, though. I think it was called Project Zero? Something Zero. No, Enemy Zero. I do have that game, but if you thought D was boring, whew, the enemies in Enemy Zero are invisible. I have not decided on the next game. It's probably going to be Conker's Bad Fur Day, but I have yet to be able to get my hands on a copy. A couple of you guys said that you would send one, but you never sent one. So if anyone has Conker's Bad Fur Day, I'll be sure to credit you for it. Just send me an email right here on YouTube. On the Ebola World 64. Just email me. Tree Turtle TV wants to know if we have plans for more guests. Yes, we do. Lots of guests planned. I'm not gonna say who yet. Yes, I know this is a live show for games. The game's over. And actually, I crashed the game. And I'm not sure if it's ever going to work again because it just loaded and it just went back to black. That's not a good sign. Alright, just a few more questions and that's going to be it for this show. Asher, we use Adobe Flash for animation. TMB, we might do Resident Evil. It didn't get that many votes. You guys kind of voted for Conker. The other thing with Resident Evil is it's kind of the game's too dark. Like when we stream games that don't have very much light, you guys can't see anything. I know it says close the CD door, Telly Webtoons. I had to open it so it would stop loading the CD. Crash Bandicoot! We might. I don't have any copies of the game. So if anyone wants to send Crash Bandicoot, I might give it a try. I know you guys voted that one pretty highly. Alright, well, that's gonna be it, guys, for this week's show. I will see you next Friday. Hopefully I can get Snatcher to work again, and we can finally finish it up. I don't think we're pretty close to the end, actually, I believe. Probably one more episode we'll play to the end. I'm gonna see how much more we have. So if I can do it within an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, I'll try next Friday to finish the game up. So then we can be done with Snatcher, and we can start something else. But in the meantime, guys, please like this video. Please subscribe to Ebola World 64 and Ebola World. Please watch the latest video, Wah Peach, if you haven't seen it already, on the main channel. And that's gonna be it for this week. Thanks, guys, for showing up. See you next Friday. Yeah! Bye!